A beginner's guide to start homeschooling, tips and resources. To get started with homeschooling, you will need to research the homeschool laws in your state to understand the requirements and guidelines for homeschooling. You will also need to create a curriculum that meets your child's educational needs and aligns with state standards. It's also important to establish a schedule and routine for your homeschooling days, and to set aside dedicated time and space for learning. Additionally, consider joining a homeschooling support group or online community to connect with other homeschooling families and get resources and advice. What curriculum is best? The best curriculum for homeschooling will depend on your child's learning style, academic needs, and interests. Some popular options include traditional textbook-based curriculum. These are similar to what is used in traditional schools and include textbooks, workbooks, and tests. Online curriculum. This can include virtual classes, online textbooks, and interactive learning activities. Unit studies. This approach focuses on a specific topic or theme, such as American history or Shakespeare, and incorporates different subjects, such as language arts, math, and science. Charlotte Mason. This is a classical, literature-based curriculum that emphasizes the use of living books, nature study, and narration. Montessori. This is an educational approach that emphasizes self-directed learning and hands-on activities. Unschooling. This is an approach that allows children to learn through their own interests and experiences, with little structure or curriculum. It's important to consider what will work best for your child and your family's lifestyle when selecting a curriculum. Some families choose to use a combination of different curriculum options. How can I incorporate purposeful movement into my lessons to help with engagement? Incorporating purposeful movement into your lessons can be a great way to help with engagement and increase focus. Here are a few ways you can do this. Brain breaks. Incorporate short, physical activities into your lessons to give students a break and a chance to move around. These could include exercises like jumping jacks, stretches, or using kids' freeze dance. Kinesthetic learning activities. Use hands-on, movement-based activities to help students learn. For example, have students act out a scene from a book, use manipulatives to solve math problems, or build a model to represent a scientific concept. Outdoor learning. Take your lessons outside and incorporate movement into the learning experience. For example, students can take a nature walk and make observations, or have a scavenger hunt to find specific items in the environment. Yoga and mindfulness. Incorporate yoga poses and mindfulness exercises into your lessons to help students focus and relax. Games and sports. Incorporate games and sports into your lessons to make learning fun and active. For example, use physical games to practice math facts, or play a game of Simon Says to practice grammar rules. It's important to note that not all the students in the class may have the same abilities to move or learn through movement, so make sure to be inclusive and provide alternative ways for students to engage and show their understanding. What about socialization? I'm worried my child will miss out. One of the concerns parents have when considering homeschooling is socialization. However, it is important to note that homeschooled children are not socially isolated, and there are many opportunities for them to interact with other children and adults. Here are a few ways you can ensure your child has opportunities for socialization. Join a homeschooling group. Homeschooling groups often organize social events, field trips, and co-op classes, which provide opportunities for homeschooled children to interact with their peers. Participate in extracurricular activities. Homeschooled children can participate in extracurricular activities such as sports teams, music lessons, and community programs, which can provide opportunities for socialization. Volunteer and community service. Encourage your child to get involved in volunteer and community service opportunities, which can provide opportunities for socialization and building connections with people of different ages and backgrounds. Online groups and virtual hangouts. With the advancement of technology, there are many opportunities for homeschooled children to connect with other children through online groups, virtual classes, and hangouts. Playdates and social outings. Plan regular playdates and social outings with other families and children in your community. It's important to note that socialization is not just about being with other children, but also about learning how to interact and communicate with people of all ages and backgrounds. Homeschooling can provide opportunities for children to interact with a diverse group of people, which can be beneficial for their social and emotional development.